Who are you?
Gosh, that's a bit of a broad question, isn't it? I think everybody's kind of still trying to figure out who they are. But I can tell you I'm creative. I am very open to things, like, I don't know, I don't have like a made up mind, a set mind. I quite like to learn things, new things, meet different people, and I'm very open to the idea that like maybe my perspective or my opinion isn't right. Just picking up.
How old are you?
I'm 21 years old. I am Fijian Indian. That's
Bula.
my ethnicity. Bula Banaka.
Vula Vinaka.
I model as a part-time is what I do at the moment. I did OnlyFans once upon a time. I don't do that at the moment, but I might get back into it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what brings you here today?
You?
Fair. What are you looking to get out of today?
Oh gosh, I think just getting my name out there, out in the map. I'm looking into branching into content creation also. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Let's get to it. Turn around.
So I go based off shoes first, right?
Yep.
Okay. So immediately I'm gonna say that the shoes that kind of grab my attention are
Contestant number one.
contestant number 1, thank you. Contestant number 1, contestant number 4, and contestant number 5. Contestant number 1, I'm gonna ask you, are your shoes Italian leather?
That's a great question. I'm not actually sure. I think they're hush puppies, so I think they're based and made out in New Zealand. Where possible, I'll try and avoid buying overseas to just sort of buy a little bit more sustainably and lower the carbon footprint.
Awesome. Number 4, I think that your shoe choice is interesting. I think they're almost dress shoes, but also I'm getting a little bit like granddad vibes from them, which is cool because I like a mature man. Number 5, where are your socks?
They're called invisible socks, and I am wearing them, if you can see that. But they hide inside the shoe to complete the look.
Okay. Let's go number 2. How would you describe your personality?
I just don't really give a fuck.
Eliminated. Okay, so number 6, you on the end there with the big black shoes. How would you describe your personality?
I'm not much of a wordy person. I believe in my actions. So that's how I would describe my personality.
I like it. That's awesome. All right, number 2 and number 6. Oh wait, no, not number 6. That was an accident. Was he Batman? Number 2. Number 3. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to say I knew. Kia ora.
Yo, Bruce.
Saving lives one at a time.
Yeah, try my best.
Yeah, off you go. No, good try. I'm loving the vibe. Good drip. Hello. Sorry for eliminating you. You're a lovely man. I can tell. Like your eyebrows, they're clean. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, so I'm liking number 3's pants. I must say, they look quite, I don't know, square. they fit you well. Number 1. I don't know what to say. It's just pants. But, no. I mean, yeah. They're just jeans. They're tidy and I like the colour. They're dark. They're not ripped, which is awesome. None of your guys' pants are ripped. Kudos. I like also number 2. I'm loving your little signet ring on your hands. They're so cute. And number 4, your jewellery, your watch and your wristwear look quite interesting. Number 4, can I ask you what inspires your fashion?
This is what I generally wear. There's nothing particular about it. I just like my jewelry and the clothes that I wear. Basically the things that I'm comfortable in.
Number 3, can I ask you the same question?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw in some brownie points, but see, I'm ex-military, ex-army, so like very clean, you know. But I just wanted to show off a different side of me, which is like, you know, class, show a bit of class.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I find my outfit is mostly influenced by like content creators I watch online, and recently I've gotten into using Pinterest and like researching just new like styles that I can dress up as. I'm quite fond of just like a casual formal vibe, so that's generally what I try to go for.
Oh, that's awesome. I like it. Number 1?
My style is about as practical as you can get. They are just jeans, and that's because yesterday I had to go from a boardroom to a bar. And so if I can pick clothes that suit my lifestyle and look relatively okay, then that's my main criteria.
That is solid logic right there. I'm liking it. I would also just like to say that number 3, I also love your jewellery. So cute. Your little man on your finger. It's a vibe. Anyway, so. Unfortunately, 2 of you I am going to have to eliminate. Oh, just one. Just one of you. And it's gonna actually, unfortunately, have to be number 2. Aww! Oh, you're so cute. Damn it. Come here.
It's nice
And
to
you
speak to you.
smell nice. Can I send them back? Can I go back? No? Well, it's nice to meet you. No. He's salty. Okay, so number 1, I really love your jacket. I don't know if it's vintage or what it is, but I'm just gonna say it's quite unique. I like your buttons. Can I ask you where you got that from?
Yeah, I actually found it at a thrift shop down in Oamaru, which is a steampunk capital. So it was sort of a steampunky, jackety sort of vibe.
Number 3, I'm liking your little bit of bling on your chest. Does that have any meaning to it?
It doesn't specifically have a meaning to it. I just liked it, so I bought it.
Can I ask all 3 of you guys to just take a turn and describe to me what is your biggest attraction within a woman?
For me personally, I'll have to understand the girl quite a bit, and that's the point when I'm attracted to someone.
For me, you know, I find a woman that's motivated really attractive, because, you know, I'm a motivated individual. Like, I'm out here chasing the bag, you know, I'm doing other stuff. And if I have my other half with me and we're both working together, motivated, you know, to achieve the same goal, you know, I find that really attractive. You know, I've been with a lot of, you know, attractive people in the past, you know, looks-wise. And I found, you know, when they weren't as motivated as me, you know, I just kind of lost interest. So that's a big factor for me.
I think for me, the most attractive thing has to be someone with a really good set of integrity and values, because at the end of the day, I'm out here looking for a wife. Looks and things are going to fade in time, but I look at who are they, who are their family, like what are their connections to community, and if those are all strong, then that's a person that I'd actually want to share a life with and build something with.
Strong answer. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with number 3. I'm sorry. I liked your answers and I definitely like your style. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna give you a hug, is it okay?
Thank you.
What do you do for work?
So I work in conservation, so representing sort of people who get out into the field, helping lay trap lines to keep nature protected from invasive predators. I also do a lot of political work representing a community of around 240,000 people. So just making sure that their voice is heard in Parliament, which is why my style is very much practical. Some days I'll be talking to ministers, other days I'll be just hanging out at a bar with a bunch of old guys talking about life and their hunting stories and things like that.
At the moment, I'm an OnlyFans creator / music artist. Very creative, individual. I've got some projects on the way with JP. Shout out JP, he's my boy. And a lot of my group is, pretty much centered around, creatives. So I got a lot of boys over in Oz that are also in the music scene. Shout out Ribby, shout out KZ. But yeah.
What motivates you? What is one of your what are your biggest motivations in life? What gets you up out of bed in the morning?
For me, for someone coming up from nothing, I've always wanted to have more. And I just wanna, it sounds a little cringe, but I wanna retire my mom early, that kind of stuff. So my family is a big part of my motivation, just things that I never had growing up, I wish I did, but being older, more mature now, I can understand that, I can put in work, to get it, and that's all it takes,
Actually very similar. So what motivates me is the fact that my parents didn't have too much growing up. Like my mother she escaped the Thai mafia when she was little. She's now built a beautiful life for herself in Blenheim. But every time I look at the family they raised and the sacrifices that they made for my sister and I want to be able to pay that back, not only to her, but to other young people who are coming up as well. So for me, the motivation is staying connected to community and helping as many people as possible.
That's awesome. I really like both of your answers, actually. It's going to be a really hard one to decide. Can I ask you just one more question for deciding? How many friends do you have? Is that a good question? I have none, so. Okay. Do you have a lot of friends?
So the question is how many friends we have?
Yeah.
So I have, over the years, whittled down my close friendship group to around 8 people. And these are the people that anytime, day or night, I know I can pick up the phone and they'll turn up to help, and they know I'll do the same for them. I've got a wider group of acquaintances, people who know me and that I'm connected to, but my sort of inner circle, I like to keep that the ones who can hold me accountable for the things that I say and my actions as well.
Yo, I could probably, the best way to explain this is I'm an antisocial social person, So I don't know, I got a big group of, my boys and that, but when it comes down to, who I consider my real friends, I could probably count it on my hand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Okay, unfortunately, I am down to my last 2. And I'm gonna have to say I will eliminate number 1. I'm loving your shirt. Is it your own brand?
Yeah, so Guard is a jiu-jitsu company I started with a friend. It sort of links back to what we were talking about, community. So just, they did a lot to help me. And so we've started designing gear in New Zealand to help athletes perform at their best.
That's awesome. That's
you.
really cool. Aw. It was lovely to meet you.
It was lovely to meet you too.
Thank you. Get your ass out here, boy.
Wow, you're beautiful.
Stop it.
Can't wait to fall in love.
Oh, let's go to the bedroom. No, I'm joking.